Ladies and gentlemen, the privilege of this event has been made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedom we enjoy. Let us now honor and respect their efforts in our country. So, ladies and gentlemen, please remove your hats. All veterans, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute, and everyone able-bodied, please stand at attention, placing your hand over your heart, and to proudly hear Tyler Houston sing our national anthem.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the bedroll us by. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glared, the bombs bursting in air. It proved through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Football team. And now, let's get the starters. Starting tonight, the Dragons of Lake Orion, they are the away team. And the guard position is sophomore, number 3, Jack Cummins. And starting tonight, the Williams Watson and the guard position, senior, number 1, Foster Warrior. Senior, number 5, Jamie Lewis. Senior, number 3, C.J. Robinson. Senior, number 10, Drew Crane. Senior, number 25, Nick Wells. Number 15, Kyle Hearn. Fourth position, Weston. 31, receiver, Chase Wasil. Junior, number 25, Nathan Talbot. Senior, 23, Taylor Curry.
I'm Garrett Joseph, with me yet again.
Tom Biskith here.
We're here for some playoff action in high school basketball. What do you expect out of today's game?
You know what? Little rivalry game we got going here between Lake Orion and Clarkson. But the big news in tonight's game is starting point guard Foster Lawyer is back off a knee injury with a meniscus tear inside of his knee. But he's going to play through it tonight.
Is he 100%?
I don't believe so. But, you know, Foster, he's a tough kid, and he's just going to hammer his way through it tonight.
So this matchup, any key matchup, player on player, like who's going to butt heads? Who's going to show us what their team's made?
I'm going to say the bigs tonight between Nathan Tolbert and Taylor Curry. Both guys went in the last time these guys played against you. I think both finished in double figures of points and rebounds, so it's going to be huge who wins between the bigs tonight.
Battle in the paint prediction, you would say?
Definitely for Taylor for this night.
Nick takes the ball up, out to Chase. We saw Chase take it to the rim a lot last week. That was new for him, wouldn't you say?
You know, yeah, Chase really stepped up his game with Foster being out. That's just a huge thing a senior will do.
Good pass by Foster. Nice job seeing the floor. Lake Orion, what's their key? What's their main goal? How do they run their offense, Thomas?
No, for them to run their offense, they, as always, they got to get it inside first and just work around with their sets. I mean, their offense runs through the big, so they got to look through that first.
Great block there by Taylor Curry.
Back cut.
Pass to Foster.
Missed it.
Just a lost opportunity.
You know, that's his game, little mid-range jump shots in the elbow area. Ball screen and roll, trying to look down for the big. Still not there.
Wolves running the usual man defense.
Yeah, they're going to pack it in. I let Lake Orion shoot. Not a lot of shooters on this side of the floor for them.
Good rebound by Chase Silk. Last time they played, it really wasn't much of a game, wouldn't you say?
Well, Lake Orion kept it close in the first half, and in the second half, the Wolves really opened it up with shooting from the outside, and Taylor played good in the second half.
Air ball by. Shot goes up, won't go.
Man, we're getting a lot of ugly shots here to start the game by Lake Orion.
A lot of air balls, missed opportunities, missed layup.
I think team's a little nervous, first playoff game, got to be ready for it.
That would be a foul on Lake Orion. C.J. Robinson will go to the line for 2. Nathan Taboot with his first foul.
Rare miss for CJ for the first free throw attempt there.
Usually you don't see him miss his free
Yeah,
throws.
CJ's definitely shooting well over 80% this year from the free throw line.
Makes the next one. Lake Orion trying to push the ball in, driving around the outside. Don't really know what to do with it right now. Trying to find a crack in the defense of Clarkson. And a jump ball by Foster Lawyer.
Ooh, a little scrappy there too at the end.
Ooh.
Both guards getting into it here to start the game early.
Clarkson's bench loving it. Inbound into the corner.
Another
double
trapping in
team.
the corner.
And we have is that a jump ball again?
I believe they called the reach and foul on Chase, Nick. They gave it to Nick
Wells.
Wells' first foul.
His first foul of the night. And we have an altercation ref at the scores table right now. Not sure why. Have any
I think
idea?
they got the foul wrong. Whoever committed the foul from the Wolves, I think they're trying to change it up right now.
Don't know what it was, but we're going to resume play. Robinson bringing the ball
So
up.
the Wolves are trying to get Foster the ball here.
Swinging it out to Nick. Drives in, out to Chase Silk. Chase Silk with the shot. Won't go.
Ooh.
Air ball by number 5,
Good save.
Jamie Lewis.
Back out for 3, he got
3 by number 3, Jack Thomas with the 3.
I just wrote the Wolves' last game versus Hazel Park. A second chance and offensive rebounds. The Wolves really need to cut down on that tonight.
A lot of offensive rebounds for the opposing team. Won't add up.
Nick Wells.
Nick Wells. He likes that mid-range jumper right outside the
It's
arc.
in his game. You know, Nick loves going back to his left hand and shooting a pull-up dribble off that left hand. He loves it.
Jamie Lewis trying to drive in. Pass out baseline. It's going to be out on Lake Orion. Yep, out on Lake Orion. Clarkson ball. Lake Orion pressing early.
You know, I think just a little change up on the Wolves here to try to now the Wolves get us in the set offense here. Shoot, Taylor short on the miss.
Taylor put up. Really,
You just rush his shot here. There's no reason. Maybe take one dribble to collect himself and go back up. Oh.
and a bad air ball. Jamie Lewis for the shot. Goes.
Back again with this 1-2-2 look here from Preston.
Wolves swinging around the outside. Nick drives in. Shot won't go.
Lake Orion fans are feeling it right now. Tie
They're
game,
swinging their team back into this.
trying to take the lead right here.
Trying to make something happen. Swinging around.
Another
Shot.
three again, short.
Won't go.
Foster Lawyer back on with the ball.
He's going to drive and gets ripped up at the end.
Man, that student section is giving it to him tonight.
Man, not holding up. It's a playoff game. Win or go home, Thomas, right?
Absolutely. You know, you don't want this the day before thinking to yourself, you don't want that to be your last practice. You want to finish this playoff run holding a big trophy above your head to win this and win it all.
Win on a W, never win on an L.
There's a flare for Foster. Oh, long. Foster's looking a little bit off tonight with that knee injury coming back, but he's going to get in the swing of things real soon, I believe.
Pick, shot, goes. Jamie Lewis feeling it right now.
That guy is feeling it right now.
Foster Worth, the three, won't go.
Foster there, I believe, is 0 from 3 from the field to start the game. The Wolves are going to need Foster to pick it up in the second quarter coming up.
Jamie Lewis has a hot hand right now, driving in.
Oh, a jump ball.
And CJ Robinson with the defense, stepping over Jamie Lewis. For the jump ball. And here we go, Clarkson's jungle getting to it. All the seniors telling the underclassmen, get down here.
Layup for Taylor Curry. Oh, we got fouled on that, I
Ref didn't see it. Lake Orion ball, Jamie Lewis driving up.
thought. Back to Jamie Lewis.
Pass out,
Pick
deep
out
three.
Nope. I'll tell you one guy, I would not let that guy shoot the ball. He has almost airballed every shot he's taken.
Another shot, drain. Lake Orion almost coming into this game, surprising the Wolves. Nobody thought this would happen. CJ Robinson with the three.
Oh, we got fouled. That's 3 shots.
And he's gonna go to the line for 3.
So Garrett, let me talk to you for a minute. We got a snow day today on this Wednesday. How you feeling about that today?
You know what, Thomas? I'm feeling good. Our Interim Superintendent Sean Ryan did an amazing call today.
Came through today.
Oh.
A little bit late, but who cares?
It's okay, it happened. I woke up, I spent quality time with my mother, made some cinnamon rolls, fried egg sandwich. It was a good day.
And hopefully these Wolves can benefit from the extra sleep tonight.
Absolutely. Because Lake Orion did have school. And we have Tyler Houston coming into the game.
Tyler had a huge game last time versus the Hazel Park team. Came off the bench. I think he had about 4 or 5 shots automatically last time.
His first shot, first 3 actually, were drains from the corners.
Man.
CJ
Rare
Robinson.
miss for CJ.
You think the Wolves are a bit shooken up that the Dragons really came in here and kind of almost gave it to them, just said, hey, we're here to fight. We're not going to go home easy.
Well, I think the Wolves kind of thought that a little bit, but they just need the Dragons are getting a lot of second chance opportunities, which they're converting into threes. So the Wolves need to box out here on the defensive end, and they'll be just fine.
A lot of 3-pointers from Lake Orion this early quarter. What do you think about that?
Surprised me a little bit. Lake Orion's not really a team that's known to shoot the ball a lot, but here's another 3 again that's off.
And a rebound by Tyler Houston. Up to CJ Robinson. Presses in. Down to Foster.
See what Tyler did there? He took an extra step before he went to dribble. Chicago got a layup, almost like a little skip there to try to build momentum going to the basket.
Most refs will call that.
I am surprised that Lake Orion student section is not standing today. A little bit surprising for a student section. They got good numbers though.
They were standing at first. They're sitting down. They're changing it up. They're keeping it lively up there. Lake Orion with another deuce.
Breakdown deep for the Wolves.
Foster Loyer trying to drive out. CJ Robinson, corner, thought about it. Into Foster. Hard D chase with Silk.
Blocked again.
Another block.
Back-to-back blocks.
And Lake Orion coming into this first half doing what no one thought they could do and lead in this first quarter.
You know, the refs are letting them play down low tonight, which the Wolves are
not used to.
You know, it's not the physical side's not in favor of the Wolves tonight. Lake Orion's being physical. They're boxing them out. They're hitting them. They're just playing extremely aggressive and hard. The Wolves can't match it right now.
Can't match it.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the start of the second quarter for the Clarkston Wolves versus the Lake Orion Dragons. The score is 14-9 in favor of the Dragons. Man, this has been a highly competitive game with lots of physical play, and let's see who gets the edge here in the second quarter coming up. It will be Lake Orion's ball to start. There's a steal by Foster Loyer, and he gets tangled up and fouled on the play, going down hard. Jamie Lewis has been the difference maker tonight for the Dragons. Number 5's been shooting the ball really good from the outside today. CJ Robinson now with the ball, dribbling back down. Give it to Taylor up top, swing back to Tyler, back screen for Taylor, and they got him there for the layup, and he missed the layup, folks. Man. Back out to Lake Orion for another 3. Wow, bad air ball. the Wolves get the ball back here with Foster Loyer dribbling the ball back up.
What do you think the Wolves need to do in this quarter opposed in the first quarter?
You know, they just got to match Lake Orion's strength in the post and their enthusiasm down low. So Wolves are getting clean on right now.
Now Clarkson running a little press of their own.
Oh, back cut. Stole by Hank.
Loose ball picked up by Hank. Tyler Houston in the corner. Up to Schemmel, out to Foster. Foster's driving in. Step back, deep two, goes!
Foster's first shot to fall of the night. Hopefully get him warmed up here.
Brings it in within one. Corner.
Oh.
Loose ball again, picked up by CJ. In for two.
I think they missed the foul there. It should have been an and one.
Looked like it. And a timeout Lake Orion, and just like that, the Wolves are back on top.
6-0 run there by the Wolves. Start to cut a per way to start this quarter.
Great way. Foster Loyer hitting his shot.
And we have a full timeout, and we will be back in 45 seconds.
Jamie Lewis will bring the ball up.
He's having a good game offensively tonight.
Great game. He's 80% from the whole court right now. Oh, behind the
Oh,
back.
tip by CJ.
CJ Robinson makes it up. CJ out to Taylor. Taylor
long two.
won't go. Rebound Houston.
They have a foul going the opposite way on Tyler Houston now.
You see a call there?
I don't know, just a little cheap foul there, you know, a little. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't give it to them. The way they're playing, the way the refs have been calling the game all.
A little love tap.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised they called it the way the refs have been calling it, letting them play down low tonight. They are trying to get a.
They're looking for a one-on-one matchup in the paint right
They're
now
trying
with
to get
Hank.
CJ switched off the guard. So they can get trying to get a weaker defender.
They're trying to get Jamie Lewis open for a shot.
CJ's been doing a good job here in this end of the first/second quarter here, defending him now.
Absolutely. Inbound. Drive in.
Wow.
We have a foul on number 3
I believe
for the
it was
Dragons.
on Hank Schemmel.
Jack Cuman is going to the line for 2. Hank, that's his second foul of the night already.
But he'll miss the first free throw here.
Hank will sub out. Chase Silk sub back in. Gets the second.
Lake Orion is coming back to a little pressure here to slow up the Wolves offensively.
Chase Silk down to the corner, back up to CJ. Up to Taylor, down to Wells. Wells up to Foster. Foster with the shot.
Fake. Got it.
Drains it. Great pump fake there by Foster to get him off his heels.
Now Foster's 2 for 2 on his last shots now.
Down low in the paint, loses the ball, chases Silk. That good double team work right there.
Stolen by Taylor.
Ripped up, loose ball, and a jump ball, and it will be going in Lake Orion's favor.
We have a timeout on the floor, and we'll be back in 25 seconds. We have a close ball game here, Garrett. 17-15 in favor of the Wolves, man. This has been a great second quarter we had going so far.
It's been a great game, actually. It has been a great first half so far with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. I can't wait to see what happens.
You know, you have both teams getting after tonight, diving on the floor for balls. It's just been really energetic tonight.
Both teams giving it their absolute 110%.
Oh, absolutely. Seem to have a little bit of some issues with the referees right now. I don't know what they're trying to call right now.
I think C.J. Robinson's trying to signal that it's Clarkson's ball, and it will be changed. Clarkson's ball right now, Clarkson's possession.
Hopefully the Wolves can capitalize on this with the bucket right now here.
And another whistle.
We still are having a discussion about whose ball it is. You know what I've noticed today, Garrett?
What have you noticed, Thomas?
Oh, we had a reaching foul there. We have the Lake Orion trying to take Foster Lawyer out of the game, the Wolves' best player, by trying to play a box and one on them, which basically means you have one person face guarding Foster all the time, trying to limit him from touching the ball, while the other four guys play a little box zone in the key.
So by eliminating Foster,
they believe their four guys are better than Clarkson's four guys they're trying to sit.
well, if that's the case, you saw those same four guys and Tyler Houston, Damon Mills Bradley took down Hazel Park last week. I mean, C.J. Robinson for the and 1-3, gets up and says, "I'm ready." C.J. Robinson shooting the lights out right now.
You know, he's going to be playing college basketball somewhere. If it's not the Division I level, definitely the Division II level. He's going to be a big player in college coming up for next fall.
C.J. Robinson will be someone to remember. Oh, wasn't ready for the pass.
Now
we have a holding.
Almost blasted him in the face. Wasn't ready for that pass.
Just wasn't looking.
He wasn't ready.
Foster will bring the ball up. Deep
Short.
two won't go. Nathan Talbot hasn't been active tonight. He's been quiet in the paint, wouldn't you say?
I would agree. Taylor's done a good job of taking away also with the Wolves. With Taylor front of you have lots of help side in the back, which the Wolves are really packing the paint, trying to let Lake Orion shoot tonight.
There you go, in the paint. And Taylor will get a foul, and number 25 will go to the line for 2.
Taylor Curry is upset with that call. He's hands on hips right there. Thinking it was a block. I mean, it's pretty good defense by Taylor.
I'd say so myself. We're not the refs, though. Drains the first one.
You know, Lake Orion really needs to get Mr. Tolbert going inside, and if they're going to have any chance here in the second half coming up.
Gets 2. And number 4, Casey Storonic will sub in for Nathan. You look on the floor here, and there's not too many tall people on the floor right now.
Yeah, Lake Orion just going to have a lot of hustle plays here to make up for their lack of height. You know, if you don't have a big guy to guard Taylor, you have no one as big as Chase on their team on the floor right now. So you're just going to have a lot of help side, which is going to be very important for them. And we have a
Push.
offensive foul on Nick. That's surprising right there. I mean,
Nick doesn't like that call at all.
Refs have been inconsistent this half with calls. You know, letting them play, not letting them play. Just that was a tic-tac foul they called on Nick.
No one really happy with that call. Circus pass. Inside. Pump fake. Back out. Down low for Jim.
Oh, he blew a short layup.
C.J. Robinson bringing up the ball. Chase was so putting it down.
It's a great look by CJ, come through the middle of the lane to find Chase like that.
Open basket, can't get any easier than that.
Oh, we have a 6-point lead for the Wolves here. Now let's see if they can get a double digits by the start of the second half.
Basket won't go. Foster for 3, drains it. Jemmy Lewis loses the ball.
Great hustle by CJ getting on the floor. And he calls a timeout.
And CJ Robinson gets the ball, calls a timeout, and it will be a 30-second timeout for the Wolves.
You know, that's where Lake Orion was killing Clarkson in the first half with all these hustle plays, you know, on the glass, getting on the floor. But now Clarkson has totally changed the pace of the game here with taking over the hustle plays.
Absolutely. There's a deep rivalry between these two schools, wouldn't you say?
You know, it would go way back. I know there's a rivalry in football, basketball. I mean, almost any sport you can name these. You know, the schools are very close to each other in distance. I mean, it's all about pride. Who wants it more in the area? That's what it comes down to.
Past few years, Clarkson's beat them in football, basketball. Lake Orion trying to get that winning streak back. They haven't beat their rival Clarkson in a while.
You know, Clarkson's had some good talent come through. They have multiple state championships in multiple sports. It's just been hard to knock the Wolves off in this Oakland County area.
Absolutely. Now with West Bloomfield getting up there in the OAA red.
Very interesting. West Bloomfield's basketball team lost in the district, so Clarkson will not have to see them in the regional coming up.
Wow.
If Clarkson prevails in this game.
That's a big team out early. Foster for 3. Won't go. Lake Orion just trying not to lose it. They're trying to keep Clarkson within sight. Like, yeah, they probably knew they would be down. 3 ball won't go. Rebounded by Nick. They probably knew they weren't going to be down by much, but if they kept it within 6, 7 points, they think they can bring it back. But they're losing it here in the second quarter.
Now it's double digits. I say the biggest thing for Lake Orion, if they can keep it within single digits going in the fourth quarter, they have a good chance of winning this ball game. But if Clarkson get out and push, you know, get 15, 20-point lead, they're going to be history when it comes to the fourth quarter.
Well, you said it. They were playing hard hustle basketball in the first quarter. Ripped up by Nick Wells.
They're calling 2 shots and a foul, Nick, on that.
Wow. And they have that hustle playing, that drive to win. Can they keep that up all game?
You know, I think they can. I mean, it just comes down to the senior leadership of the team and who wants it more, to be honest.
Jungle, Clarkson student section giving it to the Lake Orion student section. You know, kind of a talking a little bit.
You know, rivalry continues.
I mean,
every year.
That's what competition is. That's what makes it fun.
You know, players get riled up off there, just crowd gets into it. I think it just makes it better for the game.
They're very passionate about our team.
Absolutely.
Foster looking for this last shot.
Wolves are going to hold it here and probably get a ball screen, maybe, I'm thinking right now.
Out to Nick Wells.
Here it comes, ball screen of Foster and Taylor. Try to do it. No, but he's trying to get
Oh. And off Foster Lawyer's shoe.
You know, Lake Orion
Lake
surprised
Orion's
Foster there.
ball.
Lake Orion tried to trap Foster right there at the end of the quarter because they were trying to get Taylor to come up for a ball screen, a little dribble weave action, but the weave caused a turnover, a little havoc there for the Wolves in the quarter.
Fife does not like that call at all. He is red hot.
Fife is definitely heated about that. The three
Shot.
for the buzzer.
Won't go.
And that is halftime, folks. We will see you at the start of the third quarter.
And we're back, second half of the Clarkson Wolves versus the Lake Orion Dragons. The Wolves are leading 28-19, and the Dragons will inbound this ball at the start of the half to Jamie Lewis.
You know, Jamie Lewis was the difference maker in the first quarter for Lake Orion, but in the second quarter, he was almost non-existent out there.
We're shooting the lights out. Down low.
Oh.
And tied up, and we have a travel.
Big fella didn't see the help on the backside, which causing the runners to stumble around and fall down.
How do you think the second half needs to go?
You know, for Lake Orion, I think you gotta be the team that out-hustles Clarkson. You know, that's how they were getting second chance opportunities against the Wolves. But for Clarkson, on the other hand, you know, it starts with the seniors up front. You only play seniors, so I mean, it's senior leadership when it comes down to it. Your seniors have to win. That's going to have to be every game for the Wolves.
Well, there's 5 seniors on the floor for Clarkson, and I can count 4 for Lake Orion.
It's a good look. Oh, good block by Taylor.
Great defense by Taylor Curry. He's eliminated the paint almost entirely in the first half, wouldn't you say?
You know, he's done a good job down there. You know, just using his big body, taking up space, mainly the big thing that he's been doing good. And also done a good job of when he switches off and guard. He's been testing the shots well too.
Blocked by Nick.
Man, call him out.
Great athletic play by Nick, but it didn't have enough real estate for that one. Dragons will inbound. C.J. Robinson playing great defense in this first half on Jamie Lewis.
It almost looks like he's trying to face guard a little bit, try to take him completely out of the ballgame. Because that's where I say like at least over 60-70% of the Lake Orion's offense is coming in that first half. There we go. He is a good one.
Yeah, the Dragons just finding openings. Nick Wells getting tied up top.
The back screen they got, tips. They had Nick Wells on the back screen, but bad
Got
pass.
a little tipped up.
It was that CJ needs to loft that pass and get it up in there, almost lead Nick towards the side of the rim, so Nick can lay that up.
Lewis shoots, won't go. Maybe Clarkson's ball. C.J. Robinson driving in, off the glass and in for the goose.
C.J. Robinson.
How big do you think C.J. stepped up last week?
You know, with Foster being down, he was the main. He's the guy now. You
Yeah.
know, Foster's gone. CJ's the next best player. I mean, you could argue with Taylor, but the best guard out there for sure. So and CJ definitely brought his A game, stepped up versus Hazel Park.
And you can tell.
Man, I can't believe they called a carry there on Foster. I mean,
Wow. A carry. A carry.
you know, I think the ref just sees the game a little bit differently. I mean, every ref calls it differently. You know, Foster, like, he came around that screen with a little hesitation. I mean, the ref, you could see it either way, but 95% of the time, a ref will not call that.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
I mean,
CJ's playing great D here.
and Foster Loyer bounces it off to a Lake Orion player.
That is a great play. That is such great vision by Foster to know where he's at in the court, know that he's falling out of bounds and throw it off the opposite team's defender to get the ball back.
Let me ask you, Thomas, you think Foster could have thrown a little bit lighter? You think he meant to kind of shove it at him a little bit?
You know, you never want to sit someone down first. You know, in a rivalry game, you know, maybe throw a little bit harder than you intend to usually.
In the game moments. 3 ball.
Short.
Great rebounding by Nick Wells. Back out to CJ. Hits the 3.
CJ is fired up. He had a little yell after that play. He is ready.
Right now.
Now he's getting low on D. He's ready for this one.
CJ Robinson is in his own zone right now, and everyone else is just with him.
Ooh, a little push and foul on Taylor there. That's 2 on Taylor. They need to watch out here in the third quarter. Make sure Taylor doesn't get a third. He needs to play smart, and he needs to know the fact that he has 2.
Even though you have Hank on the bench, you would prefer Taylor.
Absolutely.
Chase Basso playing great defense there.
It's a good rebound by Taylor. CJ
To
back
CJ,
to back.
another 3. Boom. Going! And Lake Orion calls a timeout. And CJ Robinson is in a place right now, and no one can even touch him.
That's what I was talking about earlier. If you're like Orion, you could not get down 15, 20 points against this good of a team as Clarkson is. This is a team that has senior leadership that knows how to finish a game. And once you dig yourself in a hole, it's really hard to get out against this Wolves team.
What Clarkson can do that not many teams can do, they can go all 4 quarters. They can play the first quarter the same way they play the fourth quarter, intensity and all.
It's a hard thing for especially younger teams to do. You know, if you're playing out there with maybe a sophomore, a couple juniors, it's hard for teams to know how to finish somebody. You know, you get a little lackadaisical, let the other team get back in it, then you know it's a 5-point game. I mean, it's just...
You really try to you want to bring that intensity.
I mean, as a player, you don't always know what the score is. Sometimes you get caught up in the emotions of the game or a certain type of move you think about doing. The score can change a little bit that you don't even notice.
Yeah. Suddenly 2 points turns into 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16, then, oh my God, you're back in it.
I know. If you're like Orion, you don't necessarily need a 3 here, but you need to go to what works for you. You need to go for a set that you feel comfortable to get a shot here that gets you to a free throw line, get you a 2 something.
3 ball, and it goes. Even if they just go to the line, just try to get those easy free throws. Anything right now would work.
You want to slow the game down a little bit, ease your team back into it if you're a senior guy. That's what you want to do for
Lake Orion cannot let Clarkson run away with this.
You know, you gotta
contain.
You gotta take away definitely shooters and false shooter. Oh man!
And a travel by CJ, and CJ doesn't like it. And a sub. Number 4, Casey Steronik subbing in for number 25, Nathan Pabut.
We have Lake Orion trying to isolate a one-on-one with they're trying to look for a flare screen opposite right now. And CJ's playing great D. This should be a 5-second count. Oh my lord.
Should have.
Now 3.
Corner won't go.
Good rebound.
Rebound by Nick Wells.
And they have
And Nick with the muscle to power through the hold.
We have 36-24 here with 2:49 left in the third, folks.
What do you think Lake Orion is trying to do right now? Just put points on the board?
You know, I think Lake Orion, what they're trying to do, is they're trying to look for the outside shot to go, but I mean, I think Lake Orion, if they're really going to be successful here.
And another carry on Foster Loyer. Can't believe that.
I mean, I haven't seen that call here on Foster. I mean, it's just a little bit shocking to see that. I mean, it's something he's been doing all year to not be brought up in the playoffs. I just really don't see that.
Absurd. Three ball. Won't go.
You know, Lake Orion, if I was them, I would try to slow the game down. When you try to play a fast-paced game of running with the Wolves, you're just not going to win. The Wolves are too good on transition offense for you to try to run with them.
And we have number 10, Drew Crane with his third foul. Nick Wells up to Foster. Down low, Nick with the alley-oop. Nick Wells getting up there. He can dunk. You know that? He can dunk. I've seen him do it.
Nick, you know, about 6'1", 6'2", you can get up there for a littler guy in the basketball court.
Most competitive person I know, Nick Wells.
It's a warrior.
He will win at anything. Nick, one of those guys, he doesn't know how to lose.
Hates it. He has that competitive spirit in him.
Just the drive to win. Chase Silk and Nick Wells will take a seat on the bench as Tyler Houston and Hank Schemmel sub into the game.
You know, a different look for the Wolves, I hear, you know. Hank a little bit shorter than Chase, and Tyler, I mean, and Tyler's a little bit better shooter than Nick. I mean, it just gives them, let your Wolves space out the floor a little bit when they take on Nick and Chase.
Hank playing great defense this season. Jimmy Lewis for the three.
It's long.
Won't go.
You know, that's one thing you do give up. They're trying to get better shooting in the game, such as Hank and Tyler. Is they're not as good on the defensive end as Chase and Nick. You know, Chase and Nick are 3-4 year players, and they just know what it takes to get it done on the defensive side of the ball.
You have Tyler with very little starting experience on the varsity squad, and then you have Hank. I mean, he's been practicing, he's been getting in there, but still very little experience with these guys. You know, Chase and Nick know how they work.
Nick, you know, some guys like, ooh, good pass.
Taylor Curry down low.
But you know, somebody like Tyler and Hank, they don't know the system as well. They haven't played that much. Hank just moved here this summer, so I mean, you are giving up some stuff with them, but I mean, I don't think the Wolves are losing much on the defensive end, really.
Wolves yet again playing great defense right now.
Oh, back up.
Inside. Won't go. Air ball.
Maybe tipped by Hank, but I couldn't tell. We got a
Drives
CJ.
up to CJ. CJ down low to Curry. And Taylor Curry with the deuce.
It's a great look by CJ there. A little dump off the Taylor for an easy two.
And the buzzer beater won't go. Going into the fourth quarter, Clarkson leading 44-28. Lake Orion needs to do something fast if they want to get back in this.
They're in trouble. They need a miracle here.
More than that.
And we are back for the fourth quarter of a Clarkston Wolves 16-point lead. You know, come in the second half, Lake Orion's going to need a miracle to come back. The Wolves, just too much senior leadership and too much talent, in my opinion, to come back in this game.
And they can just play the game so well. 3 ball, Foster in and out.
Taylor. And one.
And goes, gets a foul.
You know, especially when you got guys on Clarkson's side of the ball, such as CJ, such as Foster, you can just guys that can wear you out defensively and offensively, that can just good facilitators.
Give the ball to Foster, have him pass down to CJ. It's just multiple threats on that floor at all times.
Absolutely.
Taylor misses the and one.
You know, something I noticed about Taylor, when he misses his free throws, he falls back a lot. That's what he does.
Good observation there, Thomas.
You got to switch up there, Hank.
Hank playing good D, down low. I'm going to have a hold. Wow. You say anything there, Thomas? I didn't really see much.
Tic-tac foul. Yeah. Gave it to Lake Orion because they're down a little bit, I mean.
Yeah. CJ, that's his second foul. Don't think much to worry about. Not the type of guy to get a foul.
Not worried about it one bit. Blocked by Taylor. Ooh.
And Taylor Curry with yet another foul. I believe that's his fourth.
Third or fourth, I think.
His third.
Correct me. So I know the Wolves done a good job tonight staying out of foul trouble, where the other night against Hazel Park, you know, had a couple stars in foul trouble. I believe Chase
had 2 in the first quarter. Taylor had 2 in the first quarter.
Hank had 2. A guy out 6-7 guy off the bench. I mean,
that's scary, yeah. 6 fouls first quarter on 3 of your starting bigs. And
I mean, it's a good thing they had Tyler Houston though to come through there. I mean, that's what seniors got to do, step up there.
Just step up, and they have to perform when their number is called.
You know, one thing I'm surprised about here tonight is we have not seen DeMond Hills Bradley come to the game at all tonight. I'm not sure if he's still injured from last game or.
Taylor Curry picks up another. I mean, he was the one who started last week's game against Hazel Park.
You never know. Maybe he had a couple bad practices. I mean, coaches maybe are lacking a little bit confident, or maybe it's just hurting him. You don't know here.
3 ball, won't go.
Lake Orion's been struggling here from the field tonight.
But also, Tyler Houston came into that game when another alley-oop, and we have a...
Taylor's going to go back to the line here, convert a couple free throws.
When DeMond went out with his injury, Tyler came in almost immediately and just shot the ball like he was been starting for 3 years now.
I mean, the Wolves, I think they're a little bit scared because they never went.
Yeah.
They never went that far on their bench. They weren't sure where they were going to get out of their guys.
And I don't think really anyone outside of the team knew what Tyler could do. They were just, everyone was kind of just wondering, okay, we have Tyler Houston, we have DeMond, what can they do? Can we still win? And they proved everyone wrong.
It gets a student body word a little bit. I mean, it's unpredictable. Taylor sinks the second out of the 2.
Lake Orion trying as hard as they can to fight back into this game. Foster Loyer taking up the ball.
Good look to Taylor.
Blocked inside.
A good hustle by
Tyler grabbing the ball to Hank. Hank trying to dribble the ball up to CJ, down to Foster, behind the back to Taylor, and in for the deuce. What a great chain of events right there.
Little dime there.
I think
dimes out of the piggy bank. He's dropping them left and right tonight, Foster.
I think every player on the floor touched the ball.
You know, 3 right back, but I'm going to tell it to you how it is. I think this game's over. 19-point lead. I mean, it's tough.
Not-
himself in a big hole.
Not many people can come back with 5 minutes left against 19, and fewer can come back against Clarkson.
You know, Clarkson being arguably one of the top, arguably the best team in the state right now.
Yeah.
You know,
Returning state champions, and they have a lot to live up to. They have a huge target on their back. Anyone in this bracket, anyone in this playoffs would love to do nothing more than knock out or beat Clarkson.
you know, Clarkson heavily favored again, especially if Foster coming back. I mean, it's just gonna be, you're gonna have to wonder how are the Wolves gonna respond to this big target on their back, and so far they're gonna look pretty good tonight. We have a 19-point lead here. I mean, they're doing a good job of it.
First playoff game. If they win, which it's looking like they will play this Friday, correct? Back here again,
They will play the winner of Oxford and Holly, I believe.
which was right after this game.
Little doubleheader in district play. And followed by the championship Friday at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Come back Friday to see your favorite duo in broadcasting. Talk about it again.
Oh, Jamie
Stolen,
Lewis with the steal, up for 2.
Little fake pass there to get the defender off of.
Getting a little lazy out there. CJ taking it coast to coast.
And he missed
Won't
it.
go. Taylor with the rebound.
And he's fouled.
And we have, I believe, number 10 yet again.
You know, if you
Number
looked
10.
through, CJ might have had a little drop on the Taylor for a dunk there.
Yeah, could have. Foster Lower
Oh, it dribbled off the shoe.
off his foot. And takes it down for the Deuce.
Back-to-back buckets by him in this fourth quarter.
Takes the score from 51 to 36. Foster
stall.
trying to push it down low, won't
The
go.
Wolves are getting a little bit out of control here.
To the corner for 3. It goes. And now you gotta start thinking, we can't be lazy.
The Wolves are 12-point game now. Coach Fife's forced to call a timeout here. He's subbing Nick and Chase back in, the defensive players, you know.
Coach Fife definitely not happy with that.
You know, Coach Fife, he's gonna give the guys heat in the huddle. I mean, a couple turnovers, and Lake Orion's cut this game back down from 20 to 12 points. I mean, right back in it.
We were just talking a minute ago how we're gonna run away with it and everything, and now careless basketball. There you go. That's how fast a game can change.
Thinking they got 5 seniors on the floor, you think it'd be a little different, but Lake Orion seniors are playing just as hard tonight.
Who wants it more? Win or go home. Foster Lower. Deep 3. Goes. Took a few dribbles, looked at it a little bit, said, I pulled the trigger.
You know, they gotta watch that. Foster loves dribbling that ball a couple times in his left hand, hesitating and pulling up for 3. He loves that move.
Just looking for the right shot that he wants.
Ooh, air ball.
Bad shot.
We should be keeping track how many times Lake Orion's air ball tonight. We may be close on 10. We might be closing on 10 here.
Double digits here.
That is hard for a team to air ball 10 times one game. I mean, it's not like it's a 4th grade game. I mean, you got
This is a high school varsity team right here. Playoffs.
playoffs. We're talking about playoffs.
Playoffs.
We're just trying to buy some time here.
And I believe number 10 has just fouled out of the game.
Man.
That's his 5th foul.
See ya.
That's 5 fouls. I believe he's out of the game, correct?
This definitely is. It's 5 fouls throughout every. You got high school, college with 5 fouls, but in the NBA you get 6 fouls. You still change up there. Now you got a 15-point lead here, possibly going to be 17. Now you got to think about getting your starters out. You got to play back in on Friday. You don't want Foster hurting his knee anymore. I'd think about getting him out here if I was Coach Fife.
And Foster with the rare miss. But yet again, you pull those players, Lake Orion, they're a team to come back, score points easy and quick. Just
Wolves,
like that.
Wolves keep this lead up around, 15 points. I mean, when it gets down to a minute 30, you take them out. I mean, CJ traveled.
And a travel by CJ Robinson. What's happening here right now?
Lake Orion they're pressing a little bit. They're getting a little pressure up there, and the Wolves are hesitating a little bit of where to throw the ball.
Pass out, up top.
Trying to get that curl in the three, corner
three,
short.
won't go. Out, again.
Out. No.
Jamie
Wolves
Lewis.
just getting out hustled down there. That's third chance.
What were you saying before the game, how the Wolves need to eliminate offensive rebounds?
Last 2 games, that's what hurt. That's the way the Wolves only weakness they've been showing is teams getting second and third chance opportunities, but keeping opposite teams in the game, both games.
Their shooting percentages aren't good, but they're just getting all the rebounds. Inside to Chase Pasilk, back out to Foster Loyer. CJ Robinson,
Corner three, nope.
No, air ball. Rebound. Lake Orion.
A lot of air balls today.
2:10 left, down 11, and this game has shifted.
Back out 3.
Shot.
Nope.
Rebound, Taylor
foul
third. Up top to CJ Robinson. Down to Nick, up to Foster.
That's the kid you do not want to foul here, Foster. I mean, they should have fouled Taylor down low when he got the rebound. I mean, Taylor's already missed 2 free throws. I mean, why wouldn't you foul him again? That's what I understand by Lake Orion right there.
They're gonna foul Nick Wells, sending him to the line for a 1.
Nick's still a good shooter. If you're gonna foul one of the Wolves on the floor, you want to foul Taylor. I don't understand that's by Lake Orion not fouling Taylor if he's already in the shoot. I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Nick, another senior, you can trust him with the free throw line.
Absolutely. Drains them both, 2 for 2. Shot.
Corner 3.
Air ball. Wow.
We got to be a double digits
We
air
have
balls
to.
now. We got to.
We have to.
I mean, I'll tell you one thing. Lake Orion needs to work on the corner 3s this offseason.
Absolutely. That is a true fact. So Thomas, with 1:18 left, I think it's safe to say if you tune back in on Friday, you can see yet again myself with the person sitting right next to me, Thomas Kith here.
Right. 2 handsome-looking fellows.
Absolutely.
Taylor with the miss.
See Clarkson Wolves go up against either Oxford or Holly, and that's sure to be a good game.
Very good game. District final. Wolves are going to be a favorite again, but the target on the back comes out, and you never know what teams are going to bring against you. So.
And you got to think every team plays their A game against Clarkson.
Have to. I mean, you have a team that's listed as the best team in the state. I mean, every team's going to give you their best shot no matter what. I mean, Clarkson can't fall asleep.
And now Clarkson just kind of rubbing it in a little bit more. singing goodbye to the Lake Orion student section.
You know, I'll give Lake Orion credit. They put up a fight tonight. It's only an 11-point game here.
Yeah.
Just about a minute left. I mean,
People were saying there was going to be blowouts by 15, 20. And it just,
Foster with the mate.
so let me hear your predictions. Oxford or Holly? Who do you think's walking away from that game?
No, I don't know much of their teams. I haven't read the scouting report, but I'm gonna go Oxford.
Oxford.
You know, farm tough over there.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Holly because I hear they're the underdog, and I'm always a fan of the underdog.
You know, we're splitting the ticket right here, but we'll see. I mean,
Either way, the road's going to end next week if they like it or not because Clarkson's going to come in. Hate to break it to you, but I think they're going to go all the way. I see it.
let's see why they don't. We got a 3 and a timeout here, and it is a 10-point game with 49 seconds left.
Wow. And if you were Dane Fife, would you pull out your players right now? Just get them out of the game, keep them healthy, just don't even risk it. Well, you got less than 50 seconds left, why even chance it?
I would take out Foster, you know, just because he's battling his knee injury right now. I mean, don't want me to risk it. I mean, you got to play again in 2 days, not even a day. I mean, you get 1 day off, so I mean.
And you got to think, his knee, his meniscus, is going to be sore tonight.
Yeah, I mean, but Foster will ice it, get a little stem on it. He'll be good to go Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Wolves will be running and gunning Friday night for what I'm predicting another district trophy to put up there.
Absolutely. And if you tune in next Friday, the Clarkson Wolves will be raising the banner of the 2017 football state champions.
Really?
Absolutely.
Rings are looking good around school.
Absolutely.
Wolves got the rings. What was it, Monday or Tuesday, was it?
Monday we got our rings.
Tuesday, you almost had, I'd say at least 90% of the football team rocking them. Got a little.
Got to show it off, you know. Worked hard for this.
It looks nice, the silver and the little blue in the middle and the
Blue
C
C.
sticking out.
Absolutely.
I like how they did. I like how they put the. They kept silver inside the blue. I think it makes it's a C stand. It looks sharp.
Very. It's time for you guys to get another one.
Timeout by Coach Fife here. Another timeout.
24-5.
Game winding down. What do you think's going through Clarkson's head? Now they're thinking about next week, trying to prepare.
You know, 10-point game, 30 seconds left. Wolves are definitely thinking about the next game, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Thinking about getting a little ice on some players' knees and ankles after the game. I mean, the Wolves are definitely preparing for this night. They definitely know in the back of their head that this game's over and that next up, survive in advance.
Absolutely. That's the name of the game.
Trying to talk to one of the assistant coaches for the game, Eric Chambers.
Yeah.
Guy reminds me of Greg Popovich. Says very few words. I just said, what do you got to do in order to win tonight? All his response is, we got to win. Man, a very few words from Eric Chambers. That is our
Simple.
Our quote of the game tonight.
We got to win.
CJ gets fouled and back to the free throw line. The 2 more and try to ice this game even more.
10 points.
There you go, CJ. Little friendly bounce there.
Rim's helping him out a little bit.
CJ makes both.
CJ has played outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's hit some big threes here down the stretch to really give the Wolves an advantage here. Now we got a foul on the floor. A lot of fouls here this last 45 seconds.
Yeah, and you got to think. It's 30 seconds left. Just let them play. Let them just play it out.
I mean, Lake Orion's not giving up that fight, you know. I mean,
For seniors, this might be the last time they might play basketball ever.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are definitely not giving it up. I mean, they wanna fight to that very last buzzer.
Three ball. Off the irons.
Good
Rebound,
by
C.J.
CJ.
Robinson.
C.J. Robinson gets
Another
fouled.
foul.
And now we'll have 10 fouls, so Clarkson will be shooting 2 free throws here instead of the 1 and 1.
Wow.
It's a very quiet Lake Orion student section now.
Very. Couldn't hear yourself thinking here for the first half of the game. Now, to hear a pin drop from a mile away.
They were great. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
the players were feeding off, and I mean, that's what you need from a crowd, to give you energy. In a district semifinal game, that's exactly what you need.
A lively atmosphere.
Oh, crazy.
I guarantee you, though, next week, this place will be loud. Or even Friday.
So we got a district final here, but then the regionals are at West Bloomfield.
Ah. So Euro step inside. Jamie Lewis getting the extra bucket.
12-point game here, and I mean, you let this clock run out. 62 to 50.
And C.J. Robinson will
That's it,
dribble it
folks.
out. And the final score, Clarkson Wolves 62, Lake Orion Dragons 50. I'm Garrett Joseph, with me,
Thomas Kith here.
and we will see you Friday night for an action-packed high school basketball playoff.